Okay, folks, it's the Pirate Bar interview with my good friend Brian Vincent. He just showed up. We fixed our drinks. We're relaxing here at the Pirate Bar. Nala Kitty is over there sitting under my son's exercise bench. And Brian showed up. Actually, when I put him on camera, you're going to see he came off the highway from he was doing a traffic cone detail. He looks actually... You're going to love it. Let me swing it around to see. Hold on, folks. Let me swing it around. We're going to swing it around. I'm going to come on this side. All right. Come on this side. Hold on. There we go. And I will adjust the camera. There we go. Now you can see Brian Vincent.
Where's your drink?
Oh, my drink is over here. And he, by the way, he ought to know about a drink. He's still a bartender or former.
Yeah,
Still one. Wow. So anyway, folks, we're here to have fun today, right? That's basically what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun, and oops, I don't want to hear me. And what I'm just watching it on the iPad, so if there's any comments coming through, we'll see them. That's the whole thought of this thing. So Brian and I got started together. We did. What year was that? It was oh God.
What year we in now? I want to say like 12. I want to say 12 or 11, 12 or 13.
John Parada's wife was just going.
So that's what I'm saying.
Going for her lung
like
transplant.
11, 12 or 13. It's right around there. It's no later than 13. And it's no earlier than 11.
Yeah, it was around that time, and but we've started and we did our first thing came in at the Comedy Connection. I think that was our first gig at the time, and we had a lot of fun. And Brian has been down this basement so many times. So
I'm sober tonight. That's because it's 3 in the afternoon. Hey, salud.
Salud. As you can see, Brian. He does his own shtick. He's brought old back to comedy.
That's the way I learned, you know. I learned from an old comedian.
Yeah, a bunch.
He was in vaudeville.
And who was that?
His name was, the stage name was Billy Miller. In fact, I met him dancing same time I met you around Alba. So there was a whole gang. They were all elderly. They were all senior citizens. I was the only one down there with my own hair and my own teeth.
Oh my God!
You know, so I used to dance with you around Alba. But Billy started in vaudeville when he was just a kid.
Oh boy!
And he could sing. He could do impressions. He could tell jokes. He did all that stuff. He played a little piano. But remember Red Skelton? So he went for Red Skelton.
May God bless.
Yeah, so he went for Red Skelton, Jimmy Durante, Jackie Gleason. But his face, he had a face like Red Skelton. You know, he had a funny face.
Oh, yeah.
He could do impressions. He did Liberace, he did Louis Armstrong, he did Jimmy Durante, put the nose
Charlie
on.
Callis was another one that was into all the facial expressions for comedy. And you know, folks, when you do comedy, it's not an easy gig.
No.
I'm going to tell you. No, it isn't. We'll tell you. You got to learn to play for empty rooms, few people in a room, maybe a snowstorm kind of weather.
Sometimes that's a good crowd. When you've got 3 or 4 people, sometimes that's a good show. I just sit down and drink with them, and that's that.
Yeah, we sit down and we get intimate with the crowd. Not sexually, but we do get intimate.
Well,
with
hey, whoa. That's you. With me, $20 is $20.
But he does, like, his comedy is vintage. It's like a vintage wardrobe he does, and it's like appeals to all ages. When you got, even the younger folks, we just did a gig at Jack's Italian and Irish Pizza.
Yeah, the younger kids.
They were laughing at him. Him and I, we just kind of like took the roof off, and we didn't bring it back down yet. We had a lot of fun.
Shit, we used to do stuff way back when you were playing.
Oh,
I was singing.
I got the piano over here.
Yeah. No, but I mean, we did a few shows.
Oh, that's right. That was
Long time ago.
That was where was
one
it? The one you have
one
at
of the ones we did was an afternoon thing we did in the
Rosario Club. That's the one I was thinking.
We had an early afternoon show, and it was funny because back then Michael, the owner, took a picture, and there were walkers.
Yes.
One whole side of the wall was walkers.
Yeah, we had so much fun doing that. It was like, I play the piano. I play accordion too, but bringing it back into the, as you say, I got it over
bring
there.
That back, let me know.
I am bringing it back. I'm bringing it back. I got to have a little lymphoma moved on my
Bring it back, I'll get you a monkey.
Get you.
We'll We'll put him on a string.
We'll put him on a string.
Put him on a string or get some tips.
Oh my God. Yeah, we'll put the bucket right there.
Yep.
You never know. We'll get some tips. But the fun we've had. Oh, the shows.
You gotta keep it light. You gotta just. You and I always just enjoy. We just had fun.
You know, you
Right.
folks think when I do my rants, it's much different than when I do this. So when I do my comedy, I don't go out there and I'm going to split my audience because there's political
Listen,
differences.
that's how we get along. We've been keeping it light all these years.
We keep it light. We have some
laugh.
fun. I can get along with anybody, folks. Whatever side of the fence you're on, it doesn't matter to me. But comedy, this is our life. And we enjoy it. And people don't realize we get out a lot of times during how many shows you do a week at least?
It all depends. I mean, it all depends on the month.
Time of year.
Yeah.
Mm.
Summer's tough.
Summer is
I
tough.
find January, February, and July and August tough because it's so hot in July and August. So unless you're playing in a band out by the water, ain't nobody want to come see you. Nobody wants to come into a little club. You know.
Yeah.
It's hit or miss.
And if, the Tony Petrarca is forecasting 1 inch, you lost your show because in January and February, 1 inch, everybody's had it. How you doing, Priscilla? Hey, how you doing? Priscilla is over here. She joined us. And I guess I could read the comments here, so I don't need this. Good. I like it. I didn't know if I was in horizontal mode, like the landscape or the centerfold.
You ain't been in horizontal mode for a long time. Who you kidding?
Oh, I knew
he's like, thank God.
Yeah,
Thank God. Go feed the cat.
But he plays two sides of the comedy world. Now you still do Grandma
The
Martha?
old bag, yeah. I just did a birthday party. What's today?
Oh, he's funny.
Tuesday, I just did a birthday party out in Brockton Sunday.
If you
I like
are,
the old bag.
It's similar to Mrs. Doubtfire. Very similar. He doesn't.
Yeah,
copy him.
Mrs. Doubtfire had an Italian cousin.
Yeah.
That's it.
And he shows up as Grandma Martha with a purse.
They like the old bag.
It's funny because he
I
shows
can get away
up.
with more.
Well, as Grandma Martha, he douches with end dust, and it's like that's how it goes. He has a good story. I don't know if the story when the cop stops you.
Oh, well, yeah, it was a long time ago.
That was a long time. He's dressed up as Grandma Martha. Now,
that was a little
an
old lady.
old lady in a car. And how did that story go? I forgot.
That's a long story, but the gist of the story was he was so polite. I didn't want him to ask me for my license, so I kept talking. So he pulled me over, I rolled the window down. He's knocking on the window. He said, "Ma'am, do you know why I rolled the window down?" I said, "Yeah." I said, and I ran the red light. It was like 1:45 in the morning.
Oh, boy.
He said, "Ma'am, do you know why I pulled you over?" I said, "Yes, Sonny, that light was red." I said, "I drove right through it." So there's a whole big story, a long story, but funny story. And it gets bigger and bigger each time I tell it. But he was so polite. I even gave him some hot candy.
Did you have it stuffed in your bra?
No, what's the matter with you?
My grandmother.
That's where I keep my money.
My grandmother, she had the key, the butterscotch candy, and everything you want in the bra. It was like, and she's very religious. Italian, full-blooded. Oh, yeah. Now, on your side, you're half.
I'm half of that.
With the Irish side?
Yeah, we got mostly Italian and the other whole bunch of.
So you can drink, you can drink and
drink and yeah. Well, half Irish, half Italian. That means I like to beat people up, but I get too drunk to remember who they are. Half Irish, half Italian. That means I had one grandmother with a drinking problem, the other grandmother with a mustache. Now, the grandmother, did she come from here or was she from the old country?
She came from the old country. Ishka. Most of my side, Ishka. And my grandmother's side is...
That's your father's and your mother's side?
Both sides. They came from both sides. Came from Ishka, and my grandmother was a grandee. You know the singer Ariana. She's a cousin. So yes, a grandee, and they came and she met my grandfather, Galucci.
Yep.
And then, long story short, here we are. My mother grew up in the north end of Providence, and my father grew up in the at Federal Hill. How more Italian can you get it?
Now, Alba was your father's sister?
Father's sister. Yeah. He had 6 siblings. Well, they had 7. One died very, very young in Pennsylvania.
Alba was a good dancer.
Oh my God, she was. She was one. Yeah. She loved to go out and dance. She had a lot of energy. It was a sad day when we lost her, but we can't be here forever.
Federal Hill. I was just up there last night. You're up there every week, aren't you?
Yeah, Thursday. We do an open mic there on Thursday. Yeah, now it's getting warmer. There's a lot more foot traffic.
Good.
It's great. It's like people say, "Oh, the violence up at Federal." It's the same violence it was when my father was there and Petriaca was in town. The funny thing, we're gonna have flashing lights over here.
Oh, I thought I was having a stroke.
Wait, you know,
I thought I was having a seizure.
It's this crazy thing.
I ain't worried about that.
No, it's bothering me.
Listen, I come prepared. What? I'm fine.
So, anyway, yeah, it's like back in my father's day, you were in the restaurant, they whack you. Some of you got a kick out of that one. Yeah, they whack you while you're eating dinner in the restaurant. What's the difference?
You got all different restaurants up there now.
Oh my God, yeah, it's Buddy Cianci's long gone, Brian. You know, Buddy kept that the Italian North End type like Boston. And other mayors came in and they said Fatengul, and they changed it.
Yeah, but sometimes nice to have a little mix up.
It's
there.
okay. I don't care. They got sushi. They got
A couple of hookah bars. What do they
oh,
call it?
hookah or hookah.
What that?
Hookah. This is not
hookah.
Foxy Lady, you know. A hookah bar. You got to go to a hookah bar.
I haven't smoked a hookah in a long time. What a hookah, right?
It's a hookah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's a couple of Chinese restaurants, a couple of hookah bars.
Yeah, there are a couple of hookah bars. It's a hamburger joint. That's we perform at Palermo's Martini Bar, which is formerly Jake and Johnny's.
Yeah.
And we have Casarinos. We have the things going on in the center there, and somebody's singing. You know,
oh yeah, where the fountain is.
Well, with a fountain, you know, singing "When the Moon Hits Your Eye" like a big pizza pie. That's Amore. I don't know who came up with that Dean Martin song.
Dean Martin, yeah.
You know, and then you dance like a gay tarantella. Now, is that okay to say today? A gay tarantella. That's actually the words. It's like, what the hell are you doing? But we do a lot of shows, and Brian and I, the good thing about Brian and I, and you know, in comedy, I know Parada, John Parada runs the Comedy Factory, and he books us a lot, and we love John. John he brings funny back to comedy, I have to say. And he'll say to us, Denuccio, don't do the Wizard of Oz, or he'll say, Brian, don't do this, and you know, but
or he'll tell you to watch your time. And then he's up there. What do you do? The place is closing. The guys are coming out with mops. And what do you do? The lights are shut off. He's still doing his act. They're serving breakfast.
I told you this.
Wait a minute, no, Mama, what do you do? Brother, how do you know when you're done?
Yeah, but he's funny because he books funny shows and then places.
Listen, he gives everybody a chance, and that's why I like him because you know
he gave us a chance.
Yeah, of course he did.
He gives everybody a chance. He brings them on, and he's just very careful. You know, in comedy, I think we both learned, and I always tell the comics, no clean material as much as you do with your edgy material. Like we will drop an F-bomb, but we don't go deeper than that.
You gotta be able to switch at a moment's notice. You can't go in with a set in your head and then if it doesn't work, you're just they're looking at you.
That's
so
right.
You gotta be able to switch like that.
You gotta, and
if you got a little edgy stuff and you're walking there and it looks like a box of Q-tips, you gotta change.
Oh yeah, a box of Q-tips. another description. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the other last show I did last week, it looked like a Civil War reunion. So you gotta lighten it up a little.
Oh,
you can't do what you would do at a bachelor party at a dinner show. It's just you can't do it.
You can't. And even the assistant living. I do a lot of assistant living comedy, and every time I go in there, I have a lot of fun. I did one in Newport with Bill Simus, the funny guy. He's a guy who owns Funny for Funds. He does millions of dollars he raised.
I had a crush on his mother for 40 years. Ask him, he'll tell you.
Oh, Bill, I was supposed to have lunch with him, but I had to go to the doctor because I'm having this procedure done, not putting me out. I just got to remove this fatty...
So when they fix that, you're going to bust the accordion out?
Yeah, busted. It got formed by the accordion. It's just a bump that I've had on my arm. See, get a little bump? I've had this little bump for a while. Formed by the accordion. You open and close the bells.
I remember the first song you played on the accordion?
What?
Rock-a-bye Your Baby. Right?
Rock-a-bye Your
I think I'm the only one that knows that song. You bust that accordion out, I'll sing that song. I know all the words.
But that's
That's
how.
an old song.
Oh my God! And he knows all the old music, but it is really funny. I used to stroll accordion at the Marcello's restaurant.
Oh yeah, over on
Near you,
yeah,
and Princeton. Yeah, and then the place. Good thing I took my instruments. So we had a band. My band was playing there that night, and he said, "Oh no, you can leave your instruments, no problem." But we had to play at the Venus de Milo, and which is a big place. It used to be a bowling alley. Emeril Lagasse actually got his start there, and I remember. Oh yeah, I met him when we had one of the house bands there. He used to come out and give you try new food, because as a wedding band, you were given like the same meal: chicken. I've had enough for chicken. You come out, hey, try. He didn't do the band thing then, but he said, hey, try this. Tell me what you think. He was thinner then. And we tried it.
We all were, Steve.
Oh my God, we all were. But when I was going with the Marcello's thing, so they said, leave the instrument. I said, no, I need it for tomorrow's gig. He said, you come pick it up tomorrow. I says, no, it won't take me 15 minutes to break down. He was in a hurry to go home. Anyway, we broke down, put it in our cars, and the next morning the place burned down.
So good thing you got your accordion out of there.
Yeah, oh yeah. It was like congratulations on your fire.
Yeah.
Shh, it's tomorrow. No, it was. I don't know. It was not foul
Listen,
play.
I know a couple of restaurants that got hit by lightning.
Yeah, it's not the case there. That was just a joke. So don't
But
think
an
that the guy
accordion,
set his own fire
An
up.
accordion, I always liked an accordion.
Oh, I think it's very romantic.
So in fact, my 30th birthday, this was years back, my grandparents were still living, all my old aunts and uncles. So I had an old accordion player play. My grandfather was having so much fun, I paid him. I said, can you stay another hour? I paid him, he stayed another hour. My grandfather was in heaven.
Oh.
Singing, dancing.
It's accordion's a lot of fun. I used to stroll. I used to have fun with it, but it did become popular after a while, you know. So it's one of those things that, unfortunately, I had to switch over to piano, and I
You do good on the piano.
I'm an average piano player. I'm not like these other famous piano. I'm not any of those, but or Bill Evans or any of these big famous guys. But I play an average. I enjoy it. And I sing with it. We have a lot of fun, and that's all that counts.
Remember the time I fell off the stool?
Oh my God! I'm going to post that video.
Find that video, because I don't have it anymore. I don't have it.
I'll send it to you.
The
will
stool broke. I didn't fall off the stool. The stool broke. The stool went this way. I went this way. The stool went that way. But I didn't spill my drink.
And you were dressed up as Grandma
Yeah, I was
Martha.
doing it.
And you came with
Jay,
came by dressed as a nun. That was sitting here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was the funniest. One of the funniest
Little lady
days.
smoking a cigar, sitting on the stool, drinking.
And Jay Burns had his cigar out and smoking and dressed up as a nun. It was the funniest night at the bar.
We had a good time. Its property values went down that night, but we had a good time.
We did. My neighbors said one day, he said, your mother came by to visit.
Hey.
I said, no, my mother's dead. She came from the grave, baby.
I said, ta-da.
But that was funny. The doorbell rings. I said, would you have a gig tonight? And both of them said no.
We did it on purpose. We knew we were coming here.
They didn't even have a gig. They showed up. They dressed up.
Well, we knew we were taping it, so.
And we had so much.
We had fun.
And he fell off the stool and says, I think I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yep.
And we were laughing.
The stool broke. That's why I fell.
Oh, that was so funny.
Drink didn't spill, though.
And you didn't even spill the drink.
Nope.
He saved the drink. He went down, or Grandma Martha went down, and he had the drink held up. Not a drop fell out of that drink.
Because I'm Irish.
Not a drop fell out of the freaking drink. Unbelievable. You can't make this stuff up. But we had a good time. But that's the type of fun we have. Now, in comedy, I mean, are you thinking of making this like, you want to go further than what you do, or you just like being a
Where
local?
am I going?
You're like me. Where
am I going? You know, I'm not going on the Tonight Show.
No.
You know, I'm happy to. My phone rings. I can't complain. People call. I do a party, and then somebody might call me for another party. I mean, I keep busy. I do a lot of private stuff. Birthday. See, with my act, I can do birthday parties.
Oh yeah.
Anniversaries, stuff like that.
Even coalitions.
Oh yeah, I did. I've done a couple.
Judge a couple of coalitions.
I did 2 funerals. That's Parada. Him and I did a funeral. But like the old lady, now I can do even more. I did baby showers. I did gender reveals. I did bridal showers. All of the old lady. And if I walk into a baby shower like this, they're tasing me. But the little old lady walk in, no problem. I'm telling you, the one girl, I got friendly with the mother and father. So I did the girl's bridal shower.
Oh, yeah.
Then I did her baby shower and her gender reveal. I don't remember which order it was in, but all three. I did all three parties.
Wow.
Yeah. I felt bad for the poor girl. Here, you know, the fat old lady just comes wandering, ruining your day. But the parents liked me, so.
And
But
did you do one from a casket?
No, that was.
Or was that just...
No, that just, you know, Jay, he does plays and stuff.
Oh.
So he was doing a play, and the play was actually set in the funeral parlor. So they had the casket, they had the chairs, they had everything. So I said, we can't pass this up. So they let us use it like on a Monday afternoon. They weren't using the set. In? So I got in, we took pictures and videos. I mean, as myself, I wouldn't have done it. But as a little old lady.
Oh, you look like you were made up by the mortician.
Now I got in there and I laid down. I had the beads and everything in there. Yeah, we did a few videos. It's good. It's good PR. And it's good, you know, I have some video. That's why the night we dressed up, we did it because we put it on video.
Oh, that's
so, I mean, there's a ton of us just singing.
Oh,
you know?
It was, the video I want to do with him, and I don't know if you're not comfortable with it.
Well, ask me.
I said,
right here.
I said, I want you to dress up as Grandma Martha.
Yeah.
He looks like an old lady. I want to go downtown Providence. I want to rent one of those electric scooters.
Oh, the little red scooters?
Yeah, I don't want you to get on it with the purse hanging off, and I videotape. People will, like, stop. And I don't know if you're, like, uneasy about being on those things, but I thought that would go by. Yeah, well, once you get, yeah, you know, it works like a bicycle. You keep your balance, you know? It's a motor scooter.
Let me practice on one. I see them. They're laying all over the ground.
Oh, I know.
You see them. I think the kid, they just drop them off, and then somebody else just pick them. Well, they run by quarters. I mean, how do they run?
You know, well,
Is it like Price Right? You got to put the quarters in, and you got to bike
use your phone, and you tap it, and you go. You know, but it'll be a lot of fun. People will think like...
Let me work on this.
Yeah, there are a couple of people dressed up as old ladies, and I forgot what country in Europe they do this, but they're like looking like they're sitting on top of a box, but they're actually.
Oh, I saw that.
You saw it.
I saw that. So their feet.
Their feet are on one of those wedways or whatever.
Right, but their feet are not the feet that you
see. Oh,
not the feet that you see. So their feet, it's like they're sitting on a horse or something.
Right, but they're on a box.
Right, they're on a box, but it's. So it looks like they're just sitting.
Right.
So their feet, like it looks like their feet are up.
Right, hanging over like this.
Yeah.
And they're like
their actual feet. Oh, it's almost like somebody sitting on a horse. So let's say 2 of the feet are their feet, and there's 2 fake feet. I
know they're in the box. You can't see the real feet because they're on one of those wedways where you move it like those little stand-up 2-wheel things. And that's how they do it. And I says,
listen, I'll get out of scooter. I'll go to the open of an envelope. You don't, I'll go anyway. Shit.
It will go viral. He would get 1 million views because something like that has not been done. And because he looks like the old lady, there will be a cop, no doubt, that will say, "Ma'am, you can't get on that." And he would go, "No,
as long as I can get a speeding ticket or busted, I'll do it."
And it will. I will have to do this, and it will go viral. God forbid, we don't want you to fall down low. We don't want you to break a hip.
Practice. If I see one of them red bikes or what, it's all an app now.
Yeah.
Oh,
everything you just buy it through an app.
Oh, I thought I had to put quarters.
You could get your casket at the funeral home on an app. You could go to whateverfuneralhome.com and say, "Yeah, this is the casket I want. This is what I want to look like," and you're done.
Okay.
You throw you in the oven. Well done. That's how it goes. But that's one I want to see you do.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
The weather just started getting nice. We'll talk about it. We still got a couple of months before the weather gets bad.
Oh, God, I know, huh?
I'm just saying, but it's still light out. Let me think about this.
Yeah, I'd like to definitely do that.
All right. I don't care. What do I care?
But I want to make sure you're comfortable with it.
As long as I don't fall off the bike, I'm fine.
We'll put training wheels on it. We'll do something. We'll make it look good. Cousin, I got Steve Finn is watching. Oh, I got my cousin
Finley?
Steve Demers. We have a whole bunch of people.
I
know it's. I thought I could see the words when I had it on the iPad, but.
So you get back to them later.
Yeah, we'll get back to them later. But anyway.
So talk to me. What are we going to talk about?
Yeah, we're going to talk about other things. Like now, people don't understand in comedy, you're not going to make a living doing this. Okay?
No.
We have other gigs.
Oh, yeah.
With you,
I give hand jobs in the parking lot. $20 is $20. That's it. I got a touch of Parkinson's. I got a few done at a time. I'm pressed for time, Steve. Sometimes that arm comes down at the pocket like you're gonna get out.
So, dressed up as the old guy and the old lady, a perfect job for him would be in a rehab center, right?
No, you know, I played a lot of those places. But the problem is...
But don't you work as an
Yeah,
activity?
I've been doing that.
You're still doing that?
I've been doing that 35 years.
You're an activities guy.
Yeah, I'm an activities director.
Oh, my
But
God.
for 30 years I've been doing that. I work with Alzheimer's. So I can tell the same jokes every day and I'm a smash. But only bad thing about working with old people is every time you put the drink down, somebody puts their teeth in your glass.
Oh, you don't want that,
No.
son of a gun.
That's what I keep that for a tax return. That's what I do. But you ain't gonna get rich doing comedy. If you like it, you like it. I mean, it just...
And that's basically it. People don't realize there's a guy who's a local comedian. I remember him growing up, and his name is Cecito. Nice guy, funny guy. He made the Comedy Hall of Fame here in Rhode Island, and one of the best advices he ever would give anybody, right? And he's pretty down to earth. He does pharmaceuticals. He sells. He has a good gig too. And one of the things he says, look, you think you're going to get rich at this game. Everybody's a garage band, basically. That's what I said, not him. But he says, you're going to make enough money to maybe go on vacation and do some things, and you have a little pin money. But what's the thing with comedy, it's infectious.
Yeah, and the thing I like about it, especially when you're local. Like, I'll be in the market or something, and somebody turn around like, you're the old lady, aren't you? Because once they hear me talk...
Oh, God. Because you don't change the voice.
No, I don't change my voice.
You don't change.
But I'm saying it's nice to be recognized.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta
get you more ice.
What?
You need more ice for that?
Sure.
All right. He'll talk to you.
Yeah, and the whiskey's a little too far away.
I got to bring the whiskey.
Bring the bottle. All right, so Steve is coming back. How many followers you got, Steve?
What's that?
How many followers you got?
So many. I got more ice upstairs.
Oh, that's plenty.
That's
Good for me for right now.
But we got like 2.1 million views.
No shit.
This
Yeah.
with all the stuff I do.
Yeah, well, you do everything, man.
Yeah, well, like me, I'm an artist.
Listen, you did 2 beautiful pictures for me.
Oh God, yeah, I did.
Very talented. Listen, very, very talented artist. I'm telling you, he did 2 pictures for me. Both of my 2 favorite comedians. He did one, Don Rickles.
Oh yeah, I miss him.
Huh?
I miss him.
I saw him.
You did?
About a dozen times. I saw Rickles. The first time I saw Rickles was with Frank Sinatra.
Oh my God.
My grandfather took me to Great Woods to see them. It was Frank Sinatra, Don Rickles, and Piers Zadora was the opening act. And it was August. All right? Hot.
Oh boy.
Like picture a day like today, worse. They were in full tuxedos in August.
Well, that's like
That's mine.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Good thing I don't have a cold. Don't worry.
I don't care. I'm ready to go. Shit, after this interview, I'm gonna St. Anne's and wait.
The cemetery?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, I caught Don Rickles at the Warwick Musical Theater. Now, this is the theater in around, and I don't think it had much air conditioning in there.
No air conditioning.
It was hot, and that stage moved around
it
and
rotated.
around. And I remember playing in the pit once with as a musician. But Don Rickles came in and literally destroyed the place. It was hot. And I'll never forget it. He's talking, and all of a sudden a moth, because the lights are on you, a moth went in his mouth. And I happened to Donny Osmond too. He swallowed a bug on stage because the lights are hitting you and the bugs are flying around.
Nice. They had some good acts come to the tent.
They did.
But it was hot as hell.
Oh yeah, Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh, I had an old aunt that had season tickets because Engelbert used to come, Tom Jones. She loved those guys.
Oh, it was great.
You know, it was too small for Frank to come, but everybody else used to come.
Oh, yeah. Now Frank needs the Civic Center.
Yeah.
They're better known as the Dunk Center, better known as the Amica Center. Is it that now? I don't know. I lose track.
Civic Center.
No, it was the old Civic Center.
I still call everything by the old thing.
That's Rhode Island for
Listen,
you.
I still go make deposits at the hospital trust. What are you asking me for?
So with Brian, I mean, like I said, he has like the people like he likes is like George Burns,
Oh,
Don
George Burns
Rickles,
is my favorite.
Red Fox, Jimmy Durante,
Yep.
Billy Miller. I mean, these are the people that are dead. And, you know, he just brings their jokes back to life.
Well, they don't need them anymore. They're dead.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wait till you bring it back
Well,
to life.
yeah. But that's the thing. But also with me, you don't have to pay attention. I mean, you know, I'm fast with my jokes.
You are. The
So
timing is impeccable.
You're laughing at joke
Impeccable.
number 1. I'm at joke number 6. Once my glass is empty, I'm back at the bar.
Uh,
So don't ask me to repeat nothing because I'm done.
And that's funny because he'll get into his set. You know, he'll have maybe like you had a 25-minute set, and like 15 minutes into it, he'll say, "Okay, you want me to do one more?" And then he'll do one more. If you want me to do another one, and because I know because we work together a lot. You're doing one more, 10 more, 15 more.
Right, but you ask them, they don't get bored.
They don't get bored. You keep them focused.
Yep.
He's very talented. Brian Vincent is very talented because you don't see his act. I try to make my act different. He looks at the comics that are up there. He makes his act different. And the idea with that is because if everybody goes up and they were single, mono-focused, not moving around, no animation, if you're not funny, it's the same.
Listen, I had to take a lorazepam watching your act. You don't stop. He's there. He's there.
I'm in the audience.
I mean, you're almost 70 now, so you better take it easy. You know, put a stool up there or something.
Yeah, I know.
But you don't stop. Yeah, hey, let me take you on a journey. So we go on a journey, and then you wear an oxygen.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you don't stop. You just go. Yeah, I know.
I pounce. I
You
love
can't. Like I'll sit on the stool.
Oh,
I've never seen you sit.
Oh no, I can't.
This is
the only time you see
the longest
me-
I ever seen you sit.
This is the only time you see me sit, or if I'm drawing a picture.
Pacing back and forth.
Oh my God, I'm like a tiger in a cage. But with Brian, he gets up there, he has his drink. Very important. Gotta have that.
Do you know why I have to have
Parada
it?
does the same thing. Have his soda.
Yeah, but you know why I have it. Number one, it looks good because it goes with my pants. But number two, this is how I time my act. So Parada books me for like 15, 20 minutes. You're laughing, I take a sip. You're laughing, I take a sip. You're laughing, I take a sip. Because what else am I going to do? Just sit there and look at you?
That's right. So
You know, like George Burns, what did he do if you were laughing? He'd puff on a cigar.
a puff on the cigar.
The same thing.
He would
And you
let the
can't
joke
smoke.
filter. And you
Exactly.
puff on the cigar.
All right, and then if they're still laughing, I said, I'll wait. And I take
You
a laugh.
do.
And that still gets a laugh.
I like it when you say, "Gee, I
So,
like this. I wish I was sitting out there."
If I got to do 45 minutes, I come out with cirrhosis because shit.
Oh my God! You see what I mean? You can't make this stuff up.
Nope.
You know, you cannot make this stuff up. I've got 99 so far, but when I get the analytics at the back end,
Well,
you'll
it's also
see.
early. People are working.
No, this is, what is today? Tuesday.
Tuesday. Of
I
course,
keep
people
thinking
are working.
today
Work.
is Saturday. I don't know
Oh,
why.
sad.
I'm all
Out of your
screwed
mind?
up. I'm all
Hey,
screwed up.
Lawrence, work day.
Oh my God, I'm all screwed up. But one of the things, when I get booked to do a show, or I always look at the flyer. I'll see Brian Vincent's on the show. One of the
Yeah.
things I was ready to say earlier, and we got sidetracked because that's the way we are anyway. Brian Vincent and I, the way John Parada makes a show, he's very careful who follows us, rather not to get buried if they're a
True.
beginner. But one of the things with Brian and I, our act is strong enough and full of laughs that John doesn't mind if he falls after me or I fall after him or whatever, because we're not canceling each other out. And it's a funny thing because with us, the act is totally different. It's like Parada. He goes after the audience. We don't do much of that. We keep it. We try, when Parada books a show, and I'm going to have him up at the bar too. He books a show very carefully.
Well, I'm going to sit there and have a Diet Coke.
I'll have a
That's
Diet
all I'm going to have, a Diet Coke.
He's been on the wagon. He's
Yeah,
got that book. I
listen.
should have brought it to the bar. I got it in the other room.
I bought it.
And he gave me the book, and it's quite a
Oh,
lot.
I had to pay
man.
for mine, excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't run 4 open mics a week, so I had to pay for mine. Now, what you didn't tell them, now we started at the same time, but what's our other connection?
Our other connection.
Yeah, when you were born.
I was born. Yeah.
Oh,
that's right. I was
there
born.
you go. See, you forgot already.
I forgot already. I was
Yeah.
born in June.
We're both premature.
That's right.
You forgot. We just talked about it before.
That's right. That's right.
Literally, we were both premature.
How many weeks?
3 months. I was born at 6 months. I was born at 6 months.
How much did you
3
weigh?
months early. 2 pounds.
I was 3.9.
I was 2 pounds 2 ounces. Then I got sick and went down to 1 pound and 9 ounces. The priest came in 3 times.
Oh my God.
They put me in an incubator and turned off the heat. If I wasn't smoking a cigar, I would have froze to death. So,
oh my God.
we're here for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know, but I was supposed to be born August 18th, and
Yeah.
I popped out at July 3rd, the day they actually signed the Declaration.
I was supposed to be born St. Patrick's Day. I was born day after Christmas.
My cat's born on St. Patrick's Day.
Well, yeah.
That's why she's not an old kitty girl, you know.
Yep.
But you was, you 6 months. I didn't know you
I was
that
born
early.
at 6 months, yeah.
Yeah, I
My
didn't.
mother had no patience. She just wanted us out.
Well, back then, my mother smoked. Nobody told him you can't smoke and be pregnant. She smoked, and so you have I was premature, and out I slipped, and there I was in the hospital, better known as the lying-in hospital.
I was born as a lion.
You were too.
I was probably one of the last ones born before they
switched over the women and infants. Yeah, lying-in hospital. Both my kids are born at the same former hospital. My son's coming home. That's you gotta love it. Ring and my Alexa thing.
But yeah, so I was born same thing at the Lion Inn.
Yeah, and now it's women and infants, and both my kids.
When I was there, it was women and infants. When I was there,
Oh,
then they moved.
Then they moved. Yeah, it was my mother was a wreck because people in the neighborhood would say, "What happened to your baby? Did he die?" Because she didn't bring home the baby. You know, but the baby was in the hospital. I was in a glass casket waiting for my princess to kiss me.
Same thing. That's what happened with me. They didn't even give me a shoe. Disney, see?
Yeah.
So, problem with me was, Christmas morning, my brother was just a little opening up his presents. My mother's water broke. So they had to rush her to the hospital. The doctor was like, "You just ruined my Christmas, your Christmas. Like, that baby's not coming." My father was like, "That baby's coming." And I don't know what time I was born, but it was after Christmas. But I'm like, ta-da.
Wow.
You know.
January, right?
No, December, the day after Christmas.
The day after Christmas?
The day after Christmas. How do you trump Jesus? The day after Christmas.
Yeah, I know.
So nobody remembers my birthday.
I'm sorry.
The day after Christmas.
My wife
Send me
is...
a fruit basket.
My wife is December 21st.
It's a tough month to be born.
It's a tough month.
Nobody cares.
My daughter was born Easter week.
Yeah.
Right, just before Easter, like days before. And my son was born in October, a Halloween month.
So holidays.
It's all where the Four Seasons.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're 4th of July.
The 3rd of July.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, we're all in the season.
No shit.
I tell you, I love it. It makes it makes for funny jokes, you know.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But as far as you go, it's
Where am I going?
I'm
I'm not going that far, but I still got half a glass. So ask your question.
All right, well, good.
I'll be professional. What now?
I knew that.
You want me to do your taxes?
No, but I have a funny comedian. His name is Dennis Mall. He said, ask him how long.
Yeah,
he said, how long has he been cross-dressing? Dennis Mall asked that.
Tell Dennis Mall, don't count my money. That old bag makes more money than
I don't know. Do you know this guy here? Do you understand what he's just asking? Do you know that guy?
Now, see, why would you even do that?
I'm not even going to repeat it.
No, I don't even know who that is.
All right, good. So that's why I said maybe there was an inside joke I missed.
No, I have no idea. Let me read that again. I'm not going to read it out loud.
No, it's I don't care if you drop an F-bomb on this show, but it's still.
Nah, this guy, I don't know.
You don't know him.
He ought to have his mouth washed out with soap. And if my uncles were still living, he wouldn't be making it out. Hey, what's up, Sonny boy? How are you?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
How was the dentist visit?
Yep.
Oh, you're looking good.
Yep, back
Not
in action.
bad.
Back in action.
Your daughter's over there sleeping.
Listen, your father's in the dental profession. He could have fit you for teeth all
Well,
day.
I do.
I've been waiting for uppers since I met your father.
What?
That's what I said.
I don't do boob jobs.
Ah,
You
geez,
said you said uppers. I was thinking of Grandma Martha. I don't do boob jobs. You just stuff it with a sock and shut up. I don't think you use socks. You use something bigger.
Socks. I use socks. If you must know, that sucks.
That sucks. It's great. I love it when he does it. If it's raining, he has the plastic
Bonnet.
The
Oh,
plastic
she got
bonnet.
the bonnet. I paid $8 to have my hair done.
He's got
Yeah,
the
you don't mind.
pocketbook. He's got the coat. He's got everything. He got the stockings that are thick, that are barely pulled up tight. It's like you
But
would
that's
not.
why I do well around here, because somebody always had a grandmother or an old aunt
Oh
like
God,
that.
yeah. You know, one of the beautiful things, the way he delivers it, is because, excuse me, it's allergy season all the time for me. One of the greatest things with him is he just he makes you believe it. You know, I have so many people come up to me and says, "My God, that guy is so old." Or that woman, how does she do? And you know, I don't want to give away the act. I said, well, she's got to get back to not a little funeral home and get in the casket. You know, like we make jokes and all of it, but I don't always give it away. But people believe, because you really ride them right through that. They believe who you are. You play it
But
well.
that's why I stand out. That's why I still work.
That's right. You want to stand out.
I always wear a suit jacket and my pants are up here. And
He's
I mean,
pitching
it's hot
a
as
nipple
hell.
with his
Exactly.
pants. His belt is up here, pitching a nipple. And the jokes will kill you. You had them laughing from the beginning to the end this past
Oh,
Sunday.
yeah, that was fun. That was a fun night.
It was Saturday, right? Yeah, it was Saturday. Because yeah, it was Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday night.
It was such a night. What a fun time, and what a nice venue that is. It was on Putnam Pike.
Yeah.
You ever played there before?
No, I never played there before.
You know, the beautiful thing, I think the room holds, what, 35, 40 people.
It's a small room, but it's a nice room.
And it was sold out, and the
Food's good, the drinks are good.
The food was great. You want to try Jack's Italian
Jack's
Irish.
pub, yeah.
It's right out there at on Putnam Pike. Just put it in your app.
7. It's right next to the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, the
plaza, right
7-Eleven.
next to
There's a gas station.
It's like almost diagonal from Loris.
That's right. It's great.
Very good.
I had a hamburger there, and I always say, if I go to a restaurant,
Was the lettuce leaf?
did it have a vein in the lead? Oh,
That's funny.
I know he's going to be listening, so we might as well rag on him anyway. The guy who works with the Comedy Factory as well, Mike Cronin.
But I mean, I've been there a few
Oh my
times
God, he's crazy.
outside of the shows, and I've ordered food. The food's delicious.
Oh, I have a general rule. I go to the bathroom in a restaurant. If it's not clean, maybe we shouldn't order food. Immaculate.
Yeah.
I sit down. If I order a hamburger and I can't get it medium rare, you're not buying a quality meat. I ordered it medium rare. It came properly cooked. It was big. It was delicious. The fries were like chips.
The chips are delicious.
Oh my God. You know, we play at so many rooms. We go to, that was it, Bella's?
Bella.
We
Yeah.
can't swear there.
Nope.
And you and I both made a
Yeah,
mistake
yeah.
once. You
Well,
did
one
once
time,
and
one
I
time,
did
one
one.
time.
The same thing. It's like, not every word that comes out of our mouth is an F-bomb. We don't do that kind of a scene. You know, it's appropriately placed and maybe just a scant few times come out in our act. We both slipped one. But, you know, thank God, you know, it was okay. The audience loved it. We had a great show. Parada loved it. We loved
But every
it.
venue is different.
Oh, yeah. Every venue is different. Cellos, you've worked cellos.
cello, yeah.
Cellos is great. And with my airport routine, I'll never forget, I had the TSA agent come to one of my first ones that I did with the cello, with the airport routine.
Was it Frank?
Frank.
Oh.
Big Frank. Right there, the patch. Frank.
Listen, I just want to get a shirt and put a name tag on it, Frank.
Frank.
I just want to be Frank for one day. Then I'll bring you an essentials kit and we'll be fine.
An essentials kit to get through the night. You wouldn't believe. People say,
Well,
now,
how do you
did
know
that
the
really
wheels
happen?
went with the handles?
It really happened. I thought of embellishing that joke further, you know, and finding old luggage and just crush it with underwear coming out of each side. Because the first part's reality, but I thought embellishing it a little bit. Oh, I got to think about it. Yeah, I don't know if that's too much. But the first part, it's just all reality. It's just a lot of fun. You know, we have stories to tell. And with Brian, he had a lot of stories to tell. I love all his jokes. I think Nala's going to walk around the bar. She might jump up and join us.
So does
And-
she jump all the way up?
No, she jumps on the stool, jumps on the bar, and
no,
comes
yeah.
up and
Oh, yeah,
visits
go for
us.
it.
Oh yeah, she's
okay.
just have to make a little noise, and
Yeah.
then Nala or Kitty Girl will join us at the bar because she's a real fluff. I tell you,
I
ragdoll.
love this bar.
Come on up here, Nala. Join us. You want to come and say some jokes? You've seen her.
I love coming down here because you always have my booze.
your boobs.
Booze.
Oh, your
booze.
I thought you said your boobs.
No, what's the matter with you? Booze. You always have my booze, which is very nice.
And I'm
Because
going
I come in and I don't have to worry about nothing.
when I invite the next
Yes, you
comedians,
do.
I'm just going to.
Listen, you're a great host.
Thank you. I'm going to have them tell me what drink they want. They don't want a drink. They want something else. We do that. I have a tiki bar. It's a little warm outside sometimes. It's. I think it's more comfortable down here. We can kind of shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Now, when's your next show?
What's the date today?
Today is the 9th all day. It's a Tuesday.
The 14th. I do a little Chinese restaurant
Oh, my God.
in West Warwick. So I'm over there at Cool. It's called Cool. The food's delicious.
Oh, my God.
It's a little small. It's a small room, very, very small. Where the room where they put us. But it's a nice afternoon show. The food's delicious. Everybody's happy. And then after that, I think I'm with Parada at Jack. I mean, not Jack's. We just were at Jack last week.
I think you and I are in the same show. Isn't there a show coming up that we're both in?
It's in Pawtucket.
Oh yeah, the 506 or whatever the heck they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and I.
90210, we're
The
in there.
90210.
Oh, yeah, well, we're in that. All right.
We're both in that show.
Well, all right then.
I gotta bring big sound system there because there's two sides of that room,
It's a long room.
and it's like it's
You got
separated.
Yeah.
So I gotta have the speaker here and the speaker there.
I played there once.
Me
once
too.
a while ago.
That's a good room. We have a lot of fun there, and I tell you, oh my God.
So that's on the 20th. So you and I are
Yeah, we're
together
gonna
on
be
the
at
20th,
we're gonna be there, and
Yeah.
we're gonna bring the house down. There's several people. John books great people there,
Yep.
and he's already booked New Year's Eve. I forgot what the hell
He
I'm
books 2 and 3 shows New Year's Eve.
Oh my God.
And in the old days, I could do 2 and 3. I used to. Sometimes I was double, triple booked. Now I said, put me on one show and that's it.
Yeah.
Like one night, I did a show. And then I got out of the show and I had some time. So I stopped into one of Parada's shows. And he's like, brother. He's like, I'm going to put you up at 5 minutes of 12. I'm like, 5 minutes of 12? I said, who the fuck am I? Guy Lombardo? I said, I'm not going up at 5 minutes of 12 on New Year's Eve. I said, I want to go home. I went up at 5 minutes of 12.
12, yeah. Brother, you're gonna be 5 minutes of 12. That's the way it is. Oh, I love it. We were at the River Falls. I was there a couple of.
Yeah, I played there a while back. That's the one in Woonsocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
In the
nice place
upstairs room,
upstairs.
yeah.
They're under new ownership.
Yeah.
Food's there remarkable. I think they've
Good.
come a long way from
Good.
where it used to be.
Yep.
Because I performed there when it wasn't so good.
Yep.
But then new owners came in, and they're really a classy group
Well,
of
that's
people.
good.
And the food was so good.
Good.
And we did New Year's Eve there. It's a lot of
Yep.
fun. I enjoyed it. It had a great lineup, and then we were at the Carriage Inn. You were there once. I was there a few times too.
I
Now.
haven't played there in a while, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to think where it
Been
was.
a couple
New
of
Year.
years for me.
Yeah. So you played River Falls New Year. Oh, I was at Bella on New
Bella,
Year's.
yes, that's right.
That's where I was.
Yeah, he was. So how was that? How was that
Good,
show?
good, yeah.
Got a full crowd.
Very good, good crowd. Yeah.
Sold out?
Mhm.
Good. Yeah, we were sold out. We had a smaller group. We were upstairs. We were downstairs. We had about
Oh,
60.
they got a downstairs room?
Yeah, we had
Okay.
about 60 people,
Oh.
something like that. But it still was a good room.
Sometimes the smaller groups are better.
I get to feel more intimate with the crowd.
Exactly.
When you got a big room. Now, are you at the pub on Park in August? Or
No.
just September? I thought you were.
No.
I
No.
check that out.
I haven't done it. I stop in. But even if I stop in, he still puts me
He
up.
puts you up. Why not?
Brother, you going up? No. Brother, you going
Brother.
Up? No. Brother, you going up? All right, I'll do 5 minutes.
That's the way John is. John has the biggest heart
Mm-hmm.
in this business, and I run his open mic division. So I run, and you want to talk about being
Yeah,
in
so-
purgatory for 3 days
So
a
now,
week.
Monday is a pub on Park,
Monday's pub on Park.
and then when?
Then I do Napolitano's in Smithfield on Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay.
And he just opened that place. And then I'm at Palermo's.
On a Thursday.
He used to own that place when it was Jake and John.
I remember. I know.
Now I'm at Thursday.
Nice
I'm at Palermo's, and sometimes when John's doing lemongrass, that's a nice room to work.
Lemongrass is great.
I love that room.
That's the only room I'll ask him for.
I love that room.
I don't ask him for nothing. He'll call me, but I said, you have a lemongrass and see.
It was like Asia Grill. Best Chinese food around.
Oh, they're delicious.
One of the best. I mean, lemongrass does good too, but I'm just saying Asia Grill, you were there.
Yeah.
It was like your audience is captivated. You're in that captivation. And in being a comedian, you think big is better. It isn't.
That's why I like lemongrass, because you're in a private room. It's smaller.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got some nice little rooms.
And I think even women would say big isn't better.
Well, you gotta go there. It's an afternoon podcast. What are you doing?
I kept it superficial. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. You're an adult.
Listen, nobody knows you can hardly pee on your shoes. We're not talking about that. But no, sometimes the small rooms are because you're gonna captivate an audience. Like that's it. There's no distractions.
There's none, because
everybody's
everybody's
on you. When
on
you're gonna do comedy, it's gonna be no distractions.
Right. Unless you're Maniscalvo, who's got...
Listen, he burns money with money.
I know.
And he's still got his Fifth Community money in the envelopes. He's got money.
Now,
he don't care if he does a good show or a bad show. He's still going to get paid.
He's still going to get paid.
He gets paid whether he shows up or not.
We got a comedian that lives in Rhode Island, Matt.
Matt Rife. I've never seen him.
He showed up at Jake and Johnny's before it was sold. Just came in.
How'd that work out?
Sat down. He wrote his name on the list.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is a guy who's a national comic. He's making millions. Nicest guy in person you ever want to meet. Yeah. I went up to him. I said, "Do you want me to move you up?" I said, "I'm not going to post that you're here. I don't want to do it. You showed up. I appreciate it. I'm not going to post it." And I try to get all the other comedians to say, "Just shut your mouth. Let him have his moment," because otherwise it would have been all over this guy.
Of course.
Now I want to do that to him. He appreciated it. He says, "No." He says, "I'll be where I'm at." I said, "Well, you need some extra time?" He says, "Same amount of time you give the other comedians, give me."
Okay.
And
I
let him go 5 minutes more. And we were giving everybody 5 minutes. I let him do 10.
Well,
and he
had half an hour, but he was humble enough to do the 5-10 minutes. So that's nice.
This guy didn't let his stardom screw the room. He showed up. People were nice. They had fun with him. And everybody what I liked about it, everybody who was there to practice new bits, all switched over when they got up on the mic to do their best bits, because we have Matt Rife in the room, and there's no freaking way we're going to do that practice material. But and he was so nice. He had his friends with him. And I have to say, you meet people in this business, don't need to mention names, but you meet people in this business that they're like this. And it's just, you don't have to be.
You don't forget where you came from.
You don't forget where you came from.
And that's that.
And this guy started just like all of us, and he just caught on. And God bless him. I mean, he showed up. He sat down. He ordered a drink. He supported the venue. He ordered, I think he ordered food, or one of his people ordered food. He supported the venue and wouldn't let me give him anything special. He said, "Leave me where I'm at and let me have the same amount of time."
Well, that's
he
great.
got up, actually took some pictures. I didn't video it because I tell people, don't video record the comics, because we don't want them in trouble with their jobs, and I don't want people's material to be stolen. And I rather protect our comics. So like him, very professional man. Brian Vincent's one of the most professional comedians in the industry. I have to tell you, shows up. He always lands the ball right there. The crowd loves him. We have our off days. Everybody does. That's comedy. Even the best will tell you. But we've had far and few and in between off days, you and I. But at the end of the day, we had a great time. People loved it. We provided laughter.
Oh, yeah.
And with Brian, he gets people laughing.
Yeah, but we get along too, you and I.
We get along.
And that's the thing. I stay humble. I keep my nose clean. I don't get into no trouble. You get along with everybody. But you and I, we started together, so we still have fun.
We do. We started. I mean, I was doing jokes behind the piano prior to doing stand-up. Brian made up a joke when he says, I do sit-down comedy.
Yeah.
I loved it when you were reading books during COVID.
Well, yeah, but I had a captive audience.
Oh, my
so
God.
I tried to bring it back. It's just like everybody was home. So it hit home. I had to do something. So, I had the old lady reading dirty books, but
What though, Edgy?
I know.
What was the one that cracked me? I
What?
still was...
They were actual books, but the thing is, if I read them as
the Beaver. The Beaver book.
Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber. I used to be a barber too. But the thing is, if I did them as myself, it wouldn't have gone over as well. But I did it a little lady sitting in a rocking chair reading the book.
Brenda's Beaver. Brenda's
But those
Beaver
are actual
needs a-
books. I just read the books and show the pictures.
And he's sitting there, his grandma Martha, and he's in a rocking chair. He's got the drink,
But-
and I'm reading, and I'm
But
on
every
the.
Monday, people were texting me like, "When are you starting? We're already getting the martinis ready." So I had a captive. It was a listen.
You should do that again.
I'm gonna bring it back. It's just I don't know when, because the thing is, like especially now, summertime, nobody's paying attention.
Right, I get
But
that.
every Monday, 7:00, boom, 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 I had a captive audience.
Oh,
Everybody was home.
I wish they could have saw that book when you read Brenda's Beaver.
No, and I
Needed
still
a
have
Bob.
them. And you gotta give. The thing is now, like I always did, you write everything down. You copy. I don't have the copyrights, but this is the author. This is this.
Yeah,
this
you
is
did. You were very fair with the
cover
whole
yourself
thing.
with everything.
Yeah, because
And
you don't
I'm
want to
only-
be canceled.
And no, and I'm only reading this for fun, and this is this, and but
But the facial expressions and the
Oh,
and,
oh, yeah,
and,
I'm
the,
not-
and the pauses between each of the. How you doing, John? I work with John. I don't say where I work, so I help in the morning, but I don't go there because I don't want to. Because I'm a
Yeah,
comedian and say crazy things, I don't want to get the place in trouble. So we. When you did that, Brian, it was the most genius thing.
but
It
I
was-
had, but I had to do something because the problem was nobody was
We
working.
weren't getting booked. We're at home.
And I was watching like bands. Like let's say your son was in a band,
Yeah.
he could still do his thing, and people could still enjoy the music. Put it up online and whatever, people would still tune in. But with comedy, it was very tough because I
You
can't
don't have
do.
an audience flocking
That's
back.
what I'm saying. So at least reading the books, and then the comments would come in, and I can't see them now, but 6-7 years ago, whenever COVID hit, I could still read the books, and I had the phone like this,
Yeah.
but I can't see that at all. So now I'm gonna have to either bring it closer. I gotta figure something out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna do it as much as I used to. But
Yeah, keep it sparingly. I
Yeah.
mean, if you're going to commit to once a week, that's a lot, especially with all the shows you do and everything else. You want to be able to, work it up maybe once a month or
that's
whatever.
probably what I'll do. I'm gonna start doing it.
But I got to tell you, it reminded me of Mrs. Doubtfire when she read the books to the kids
Yeah,
babysitting.
right.
But it wasn't. But when he did that first show with Brendan Beaver Needs a Barber,
Brenda's Beer.
I was sitting at this bar. I had him. I pushed it to the TV that's behind this mic, behind this phone, and I fell off this stool like you do. I learned from you, and I fell off this stool laughing. I
you spill your
couldn't
drink?
catch my breath. It was the funniest thing I've ever heard, Brian. And then you did other books, and it just was
Yeah.
a play on words because it was creative. I mean, Parada was doing Zoom,
The Zoom meetings, yeah.
and he brought all these comedians in, and we looked like Hollywood squares the way he had us set up.
We ran a couple again.
And we had some fun. John had an ingenious idea
You
to
had
do
to do
that.
something, but the thing is, because we weren't working, so you had to stay visible.
And it was funny, and John, spent the extra money because to do Zoom and to have it go live and to do it on Facebook, you had to pay the extra money. But John's the kind of guy, and just so you know, and you could swear to it, I've worked with a lot of agents in the music business, lots of them, had a band and everything. They took a big booty for what they did. But John's a kind of comedian and a booker that, and anybody could stand by me when I say this. He will give you his last penny.
Yeah. He doesn't care if he makes money as long as you guys make money and the
And the
show
venue.
is good. Exactly.
He doesn't care
He
if he
doesn't.
comes up with a zero,
No,
and I'll
yeah.
say, John, did you pay for your flyers? And don't worry about it. You know,
Brother,
don't
worry,
worry.
do
This
brother.
guy, you know, because everybody likes to knock people in this business, but you know what, John, he's got a great reputation. He'll book you, he'll pay you, and if the show gets canceled, he'll pay you
still
still.
get something.
And I as a comedian that works with them a lot, and I know you. We say,
nope.
don't worry about it, John. Don't worry about it. We're not a strange headliner.
Brother,
from,
I gotta give you something. So
No, just rebook us.
Here's a ham salad sandwich. You know, that's what he does. He gotta give you something.
You know, I can't buy a drink. John, don't worry about it. He's a guy.
No,
that-
I let him buy me a drink.
Yeah, that's why
Brother,
not.
I buy you a drink, couple of drinks. Okay.
I got more ice if you need it.
No.
But you know, we're going to wrap it up soon anyway. But I just want to say, we're very fortunate, Brian and I, to have met as friends, and the handful of comics we know, a big like with Andy and Rockin' Joe and all the comics we work with. Anthony Brooks, our stuttering comedian. I can go on. And if I left you out, I'm just not
he talks
intentional.
like I pee.
Right. I mean, we have in John Books a plethora of comedians that are very funny. I think John showed his true colors one day. I was at Boomerangs, and he had a show booked in East Providence or Seekonk. I forgot where it was. And the guy, the owner, got the date wrong. I don't know if you...
I was there.
You were there.
I remember that.
It was
You're
the
talking
old
about
Ramada Inn.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. He got the date wrong. John got the date right. But the guy
guy
called
got
him
the
up and
date
says,
wrong.
where are you guys? And
And there was like comics everywhere.
And then like John gets on the phone and
19
says,
comics that
says
showed
brother,
up.
we gotta do something here. And it's like the godfather of comedy. He gets, he said, Stevie, I'm doing your show right now at Boomerang.
Yeah. So
He said, how
I
much?
remember. Yeah, you left.
He says, how much equipment do you got? I said, I brought everything. Well,
Yeah, I
leave
was
one
doing that.
piece there and bring another piece. Get there right now. He got on the phone and called all the comedians. We're all conversion.
Everybody
if we
showed
had
up.
on the Waze app, you would
Everybody
see
showed
all
up.
the cars
Yep.
heading to Seekonk.
Yep.
We all show up
Yeah.
on time.
Yep.
We weren't even late. They were still eating.
Yep.
On time.
Yep.
The place
And
was
we still
full.
gave him a good show. I remember that
And
night.
we killed the joint.
Yeah.
Of course, the owner. I'm not even going to get into
but
it.
listen, man, it is what it is. But
It
we
is.
still gave him a good show.
We gave them a show, and Parada will, to this day, till this day, never forget that. What booker can get on a phone, dial up comedians, fill the show up
Yep.
with comedians, and good ones at that?
Yeah.
Because we all love John and his heart, we show up at this show that was supposed to be booked at another time.
Yep.
The guy gets it wrong. John gets it right, but John wanted to make it good. And we made it good.
Yeah.
We showed up on time. I had that speaker set up. We
I
had
was
the
there that
mic
night.
ready to go.
Yep.
And we rocked the joint. I
Yep.
finished it. I had to drive all the way back to West Warwick to
Yeah,
get
to get
my
the
rest of the equipment. I had to break that down and go home. And it was one of the nights in comedy that was the strangest, weirdest, but most successful
Turned out
night.
good.
That's the beautiful thing.
I remember that night, yeah.
But anyway, folks, I wanted you to enjoy tonight. I wanted you to meet a guy, a friend, who you don't want to miss Brian Vincent. You just don't. I promise you a drink. You will not be disappointed. When you see this guy on stage, I love working with him. When you see him on stage, if you don't laugh, you go see a specialist, because you need to buy some funny medicine, a happy pill somewhere. But Brian, is there anything you want to say on the way out?
No. I appreciate you having me. I thank you for having me for your first podcast. I really do. You and I have a good time, and hopefully we can continue to have a good time.
I love you dearly,
I
Brian.
love you too.
Brian is
So
one of
thank
the
you.
nicest guys. Before I close out, I want to just bring a guest on. Hold on. I gotta get her.
He's coming back.
He's coming back. And before I close out, she's been a good kitty. This is Nalaro Kitty Girl. Got to get her in one of the shows.
He was going to hold me in his lap at the beginning of the show, and I said, no, I'm not
She
getting
usually
paid for
spends time at the bar.
Pretty good.
I'm surprised. Yeah, it's a ragdoll. Born on St. Patrick's Day. So, Nala's happy. She listened to the whole show from a distance. We'll put her on the stool. Folks, thank you so much.
this.
And
Thanks for tuning in.
check out Brian Vincent.
Thank you
And
very
check
much.
out John Parada's Comedy Factory. All his shows will get... That's the cat moving the mic. The cat moved the whole damn thing. She caused trouble, even on the close of my show. No food for you tonight. Uh-oh, I better not say that. I'll have people come after me. Even the burrito will come after me. Make sure you check out John Parada's Comedy Factory shows. Guaranteed funny. Funny is coming your way with that. Brian, thank you so much.
Appreciate you having me.
And I'll let you know when the
Always
next
good to
one's
see
happening.
you.
Yep. Take care. Stay well. Stay alive.